Now we want to start setting up our test cases. Let's npm install mocha --save -dev. And then we'll do the same thing for chai. npm install chai --save -dev. Go back to your code editor and create a new folder called test. And inside of there, create a new test file for the new intent we're going to create called quest choice intent test.js. Inside of that folder, the first thing we're going to want to do is to expect chai. We want to make sure that we have that. And then we'll create the Git platform request builder as well as send. Now we'll set up a for loop to iterate over our test cases. It'll run first for Amazon Alexa, and then the second iteration of the loop will be for Google Actions. The RB is a request builder. It's an object that we can use to get some more information about the platform. Now let's create a test group called describe. Inside of our test group, we have one test. Tests are each defined by an it statement. We'll change the documentation inside of the describe to be rb.type. So that way we can get whether it's an Alexa skill or a Google action for the specific test case. So we'll label the overall documentation quest choice intent test followed by the rb.platform, I believe. We'll check back in on the correct value here soon. Let's run Jovo run and run our test cases to see what happens. Oh, we have not specified our script yet. So let's go into our package.json file and declare our script, which will be mocha test --recursive. I'll zoom in a little bit more to give you guys a better view of the screen. All right, we'll save that. Let's go back and check out our test case. Okay, it's not rb.value, it's actually rb.type. And let's relaunch the server and try running the tests again. This time our test failed because we couldn't find a sum intent, which is much better. That's actually why the test case should be failing. We haven't actually changed this up. Now let's focus on our test case. It should is the first in test case, and it is going to trigger an intent called sum intent. Sum intent doesn't really describe what our testing is about, so we'll change that name to quest choice intent. Then we'll change what it expects from an is-tell to an is-ask. And now let's set up our strings folder. We'll create a new folder called config. And inside of config, we will make a new file called strings.js. This is going to be one central place for you to define every single one of the responses you want Alexa to have. Rather than changing over and over in multiple places, you can just modify the strings.js file and have Alexa and Google responses all get changed in one single attempt. We'll change up the choose quest prompt to be something that makes more sense than this file that I took from one of our other apps that we've already built. We'll have the choose quest prompt the user to pick the quest that they want to play. It's time to pick your adventure. We'll give them three options: the ability to fight a dragon, or to climb a mountain, race up to the top of the mountain, or to explore some pyramids. For our reprompt, we'll suggest a quest for them to try, just in case they either didn't hear or still don't understand what they can say. Try saying defeat the dragon. Now that we've defined our strings file, let's import it into our test case. Paste at the top right below your expect a constant strings equals require followed by the path to your strings.js file. Now inside of that is ask, define it as the prompt we just declared. strings.chooseQuest.prompt followed by strings.chooseQuest.reprompt. Save that, let's run the test again and see, we should see that it still fails. Let's open up the debugger this time to get a little better look at what's going wrong. That way we can do the simplest thing that could possibly work to get our test cases to pass. Running the test cases, it looks like our intent of choose quest intent hasn't been defined yet.